Yo, this is Sitana Plays Pokémon SoulSilver! We go straight into a battle. In our third episode, we're facing with a Pidgey. Very common Pokemon we have seen before. But let's maybe capture it this time. So, in the last episode, we fought off against our new rival, Silver, which is the actual name of the rival as well. And apparently he stole all the Pokemon from Professor Elm and he's being searched by the police. But so far, nothing from them, but he's probably out there somewhere. And also last episode, our friend Lyra taught us how to capture Pokemon, so let's do that straight away. Let's start this episode with a new Pokemon in our team. Actually, our first new Pokemon team after getting Totodile in the first episode. 1, 2, 3, captured! Pidgey is added to a team, level 3, male Pidgey. Well done! Always nice with a Pidgey in the beginning. It will be very good in the second gym versus bug Pokemon. Pidgey, tiny bird Pokemon. Common in grassy areas and forests. It is very docile and will chase off enemies by flapping up sand. Yeah, pretty common thing with Pidgey. There we go, Pidgey is on our team. And go straight into another battle. We'll get another Pokemon right away. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get a Sentret. Sentret is one of the new Pokemon in Generation 2. Also one of the new common ones. Let's try to get Sentret as well on our team. Let's just try to battle. Scratching out once. Force Sight, which means it will identify Totodile. The next attack will hit Totodile no matter what, which is okay, I guess. It's in the red zone. Here comes a scratch from Sentret. Let's get Sentret in our team. Let's use another Pokeball on Sentret and we'll have our new Pokemon team if we do capture it though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and captured! Well done! 2 Pokemon already, just 2 minutes after this video. And we have 2 more Pokemon on the team, total of 3. And let's see what the Sentret Pokédex data is all about. Sentret Scout Pokemon. It stands on its tail so it can see a long way. If it spots an enemy, it cries loudly to warn its kind. Okay, that sounds cool. Let's check out the information about the new Pokemon. We're a Pidgey. It's a quiet nature, which means it has increased special attack, reduced speed, which is kind of not really good for a Pidgey. But it's fine, I guess. It's pretty average, you can see. 7 of our stats. We would have had a higher speed and lower special attack though, probably. But that's fine. I don't know if I'll use Pidgey all the time though, because I probably will try to get some new flying Pokemon later on. Even the Pidgey is pretty, you know, pretty average. And those tackles so far, level 3. You can see the status here, it's a physical attack, 95 accuracy, so it can miss. And here we have Sentret. Sentret has calm nature, which means actually special defense goes up and goes down with the attack stat, which is not really that good either, but Sentret is probably not one I'll use a lot. I also checked the Pidgey's ability as the Keen Eye, which means sand attacks on Pidgey will not work. Sentret has Run Away, which means that if you do run away with Sentret in your start of your team, you will be able to run away no matter if your Pokemon is slower, paralyzed, sleeping, or just, you know, being outsped by other Pokemon. So, if you want to go around fighting, like traveling around, you don't want to fight wild Pokemon, you're afraid you'll not be able to run away, have Sentret in your team and run away and you will be safe. Has Scratch, and of course Force Sight. This is a good thing about Force Sight as well. If you use Force Sight on a Ghost type Pokemon such as Ghastly, you will be able to hit it no matter what. So Ghastly will lose its immunity to normal and fighting type Pokemon by using Force Sight. So it's a pretty cool thing. But again, it's a bit situational. Another Sentret here. You only need one. You see there's a Pokeball icon on the bottom left. That means that Sentret is already been captured in our Pokédex. Nice way to see though if you don't have it or not. If you don't remember, just look at the Pokédex icon on the left of the screen. Another Pokemon battle upcoming. Let's see what we get this time. Not a Pidgey. This one is a female, level 4. Not really that interested, but maybe we can battle it to get some XP, because it's level 4 that should give us some more XP rather than a normal Pokemon. Use Water Gun from Totodile. I think that did decent damage. Almost half. We probably need to do one more, at least. Water Gun on Pidgey. Okay, we need to do one more. Tackle again. Water gun on Pidgey. Let's finish him off. Yeah, I will. Pidgey faints. Totodile gets 31 XP. And almost level 8. Almost. Let's jump up here, go on the road. And we'll be entering Cherrygrove City again. Let's go in the Pokemon Center and heal up, because our newly captured Pokemon are all weak from that we actually battled them down. And our own Totodile have been taking a bit of damage. Let's heal him up and we'll have our team ready to go. Now, since we don't have experience share right now, we have to do our Pokemon battles manually, which means the Pokemon that has to get XP has to participate in the battle, which means I probably have to place Pidgey and Sentret in the front of my team in order for them to get XP. Against a trainer Pokemon, I would really recommend doing so. Against wild Pokemon, it can be a bit of a hassle, but it's kind of up to you. Also, if you do get out of Pokeballs from capturing Pokemon, just go back to the Pokemart, because they'll now be selling Pokeballs. It costs 200 Pokédollars per Pokeball. Potions are 300, Antidotes is 100, Paralyze Heal is 200. I recommend getting some antidotes early on, because poisons are annoying, and they will keep ticking until you faint, or if you cure them with a antidote. Let's go some Paralyze Heal as well, because Paralyze can be a pain to deal with. Potions, we already have 6 of them, that's kind of cool. Let's buy more Pokeballs, let's buy 7 more. And we have 10 Pokeballs, that should be doing fine for now, until we get some newer Pokeballs later on with the Great Ball, and the Ultra Ball, of course, further on. Not much to do here in Cherrygrove City, let's go north to Route 30 again. Let me see what Pokemon we'll be facing this time in the grass. A Weedle! Maybe we should have a Bug type as well, that would be kinda nice. Also, Weedle has the Bug Poison, so actually facing another Bug type with a Weedle is not a bad choice. Let's go with Water Gun on the Weedle. Let's see how much he likes the water. Not that bad. String Shot on Totodile, which means speed goes down by 1 level. Not concerned about that. Let's see if we can capture Weedle right away with a Pokeball. Pokeball used on Weedle. Let's see how Weedle will take the Pokeball. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that works. Another Pokeball enters the fray. We have a total of 3 Pokemon newly added now, total of 4 in our team, with Weedle as the next one. Weedle, hairy bug Pokemon. He attacks using a 2-inch poison barb on its head. It can usually be found under the leaves it eats. That's kind of weird though, it's called a hairy bug Pokemon. I don't really see a lot of hair on it, but it does have that poison stick on its head though. Another Weedle here. Kind of common, I think. It's, if I'm not mistaken, that Weedle and Caterpie, they kind of share their kind of how often you meet them compared to the game you play. So if you play Pokemon SoulSilver, you'll just face a lot of Weedle. If you play Pokemon Heart Gold, you'll play more of the Caterpie. Both of them are kind of cool. They kind of also an evolutional, and also in my opinion, Beedrill, the evolutional form of Weedle in the end, has become a lot stronger throughout the games, because in the first generation only having Pin Missile as a good move was kind of crap, but they have been much better at making good bug moves, so Bug is not really that super bad Pokemon anymore. They still have some suffering of weakness types such as Rock type and Fire type and Flying type. The Bug itself has become stronger, so they're not as bad anymore. Speaking of which, Trainer Battle number 1! I just lost, so I'm trying to find more Pokemon. Wait, you look weak. Come on, it's battle. It's our first trainer battle in Pokemon SoulSilver. And it's gonna be the trainer battle Youngster Joey. Yeah, Youngster Joey is a very famous meme in the internet. Like the big first trainer in Pokemon, it's always Youngster Joey. Let's give him a Water Gun on Rattata. Rattata not really that strong. Tackle even misses. Lucky for us. But it's still quick though. It'll land a Tail Whip on Totodile. Let's see what we can do with the Water Gun in return on the Rattata. It's gonna KO. Nice. Rattata goes down. Totodile gets a 48 XP and is level 8. Plus 2 HP in defense, plus 1 in the rest. Well done. We get a new move already. Rage. With Youngster Joey. Oh, I'm out of Pokemon that can fight. Yeah, that's what happens. The first trainer who loses all the Pokemon that can fight, loses. Hey, can I get your number? I'll ring you up to battle. Cool. So later on, some trainers will want to have your battle again, and they will have stronger Pokemon. So this is a nice way to re-battle trainers in this game. I ring up whenever I get the urge to battle. Sometimes, of course, they will just tell you some weird things, like sometimes they'll just tell you a Pokemon that can capture in their area, and so on. So if you don't know where to capture Pokemon and want to look in the Pokédex, sometimes they'll call you like, hey, I'm Youngster Joey, I fought a Rattata here, and then maybe fought a Pidgey, because that's what he will find in his route. Another trainer. You're a Pokemon trainer, right? Then you have to battle. I guess we have to battle. I'm gonna face off against Youngster Mikey. This is Joey's best friend, and he is a Pidgey, level 2 only. This seems to be doable. Let's try a new move, Rage. Rage itself does kind of low damage. The damage is kind of decent though, but compared to tackle, not really that great. There's the great thing about Rage. If you keep using Rage, it'll do more damage as you take damage. So, Rage is going to build up attack power to become quite absurd in the end. So, let's think of a Pokemon that likes to attack you with some cool moves. Rage will just do more and more damage. So if I use Rage now against another Pokemon, Rage will do more damage now. So it's a decent thing. But we have a new Pokemon achievement that we have to give some level up to. Pidgey, I want you to face off against the Rattata. Pidgey in. Versus the Rattata from Youngster Mikey. Level 4 this one, so this one will be a bit of trouble. Let's try to give one move. Tail Whip from Rattata on Pidgey. Pidgey will use a tackle, but it'll miss. Let's try one more tackle. Tail Whip number 2 from Rattata. This one's gonna be dangerous for Pidgey now. Tackle hits on Rattata. Okay, I think this is gonna be a bit too problematic here, so I'm just gonna change out to Totodile again. Because Pidgey has already participated in battle by just being in part of one of the rounds, that means it's enough for Pidgey to get XP. Let's use Water Gun. Rage has of course ended. If you switch Pokemon, the Rage attack power gain will be to go back to normal. So you have to have the Pokemon out all the time. Wait for XP for Rattata and for Totodile and Pidgey. That's strange, I won before! Well, I guess you don't win all the time, Mr. Youngster Mikey. Trainer tips. No stealing other people's Pokemon. Pokeballs are to be thrown on that wild Pokemon. Yeah, of course, you can't capture another player's Pokemon. That would be kind of rude. I'm not a trainer! If you look one in the eyes, prepare to battle. Yeah. Like, if I look at this guy now, he doesn't do anything if I stand next to him. I can, like, look at him and, like, dancing a bit. Yeah, this is kind of cool. But if I go like this, he wants to battle. Instead of bug Pokemon, I found a trainer. Ah, the famous bug catchers. Bug catcher Dawn with 2 Pokemon. First will be a Caterpie. That's the other bug type Pokemon you can face from Weedle. This one is not a poison type though, it's pure bug type. Let's try a Water Gun on the Caterpie. Let's see how it likes it. Caterpie. Oh, what's a one-shot KO? That's the first one so far in this game. That's pretty cool. And because of that, Totodile is level 9. Pretty strong already. That's pretty good. Next up will be Caterpie number 2. Let's switch. With let's actually use Weedle here. Bit of a risky thing though, because Weedle is a bit low in health. But Weedle knows the Poison Sting, and Poison is super effective against bug types. So it will be super effective against the Caterpie itself. Work, I guess. That's kind of weird. I thought it was super effective. It should have been. I don't know. Well, anyway, let's just switch out Weedle and get in Pidgey. Tackle on the Pidgey. Take 2 damage, that's fine. Let's do another one. Oh, he's faster than me. Pidgey will tackle in zone on Caterpie. A bit more damage because Caterpie is not really that strong, so it kind of works things out. Pidgey speed fell. Let's use the tackle again. That's pretty good. They can do 2 more cat tackles to do it. Another string shot. Ah. I think I understand why I didn't do super effective damage now. I don't know why though, because Caterpie is just a bug type. That's strange, because usually Caterpie should be weak to poison as well, but I don't know why. Yeah. Big deal. Oh yeah! Actually, I forgot about it. It was only Generation 1 where the bug types were weak to poison. I thought it was throughout all times, but I forgot that they removed it. Oh well. Ah, you're too strong! Yeah, that was a bit confusing. I confused myself a bit, but yeah, apparently that was wrong on me. So, bugs were weak to poison in Generation 1, but apparently bugs were taking normal damage from poison from Generation 2 and onwards. So poison, that's kind of the reason why poison I think was kind of crap type in offensive types in from Generation 2 and onwards, because the only thing poison was good against was grass types, which is kind of fairly common, but only being effective against grass is kind of crap. Now poison did get the bonus though of becoming super effective against fairy types in Generations 6 and 7, but yeah, still kind of crap though. Apricorn tree, let's see what we get this time. Pop! It's a black apricorn, or the BLK apricorn, which you can also say what it is. But nah, let's not do that. Let's do another trainer. I caught a bunch of Pokemon, let me battle with you. Cool. Let's battle. Gonna be against Bugcatcher Wade with 4 Pokemon. Wow. Level 2 Caterpie will be our first one. 4 Pokemon, that's a lot. The last Caterpie fainted after 1 water gun. Will this one do the same? Yeah. A critical hit just to make sure. 22 XP, not much, but still something. Another Caterpie coming out. Should we give the love to Pidgey? Let's do that. So in with Pidgey against the Caterpie of Bugcatcher Wade. Level 2 only as well. Let's do another tackle on the Caterpie. Not that bad damage. Drink shot will reduce my speed. One thing that's kind of crap about this game, not kind of one of the only few things that's kind of crap about this game, is that Generation 4, in my opinion, has the slowest battles animations of all Pokemon generations, which is a bit lame. Like the later generations, kind of animation is kind of fast, but this string shot is just taking so long time. Then again, I kind of more of limitations maybe about Nintendo DS. I don't know. Could be other things, but yeah, it just doesn't feel fast enough. If you play like Generation 4 and 5, you see there's a big difference despite being on both consoles. She gets a lot of XP, and Caterpie coming up next. Let's give Sentret some love as well. Let's see if Sentret can take care of Caterpie. With Sentret, new Pokemon from Generation 2 versus the Caterpie. Let's do a scratch attack. Whoa, critical hit from Caterpie on the Sentret. Not a good start for me. It does this damage though for not being a critical hit. Does 2 damage only though, but that was a 5 damage critical hit. That's rather rare to see, but... Oh! That scratch did it! Well done, Sentret. Gets 32 XP. Oh, we're halfway now already. Weedle is last Pokemon for Bugcatcher Wade. Let's do another scratch. Poison Sting on this Sentret. Oh boy, it's poisoned! Well, this is bad. Now my Sentret will lose health every single turn. Only 1 though. Poison is not really that super strong in Generations 4 as far as I remember. It only does 1/20th of your health or something. But it was stronger before though. Ring shot on Sentret. Reduce my speed. Weedle should be KO'd with the Sentret next scratch attack. There we go. And that's gonna KO Weedle. Sentret is gonna go to level 4. Ding! Level 4 Sentret. +1 in all stats, this is okay. Defense Curl, new move from Sentret, which increases defense by 1 level. And we beat Bugcatcher Wade. Aww. You're awesome, I like you. I look for Pokemon here every day. When I'm in tall grass, I find all kinds of berries. If you like, yeah, I'll share some. Can I get your number? So some trainers, of course, have some different ways of giving you some cool stuff. So basically this guy, Bug Catcher Wade, is something I will recommend you to have on your phone log. That's because Bug Catcher Wade has the ability to find berries for you if you come visiting him. He'll give you a berry and things will be cool. Give myself an antidote to Sentret because else he's going to faint before I get to the Pokémon Center in Violet City. Give yourself a Pokeball. Another Pokeball here if you want to capture more Pokemon, which will be important. Another wild Pokemon appears. We have Pidgey appearing, level 4, female. And we're gonna fight. Because that's gonna be the end of this episode, guys. We have well up on route number 30. And when we get to the gate in the left corner here, we'll be entering Violet City. So next episode, we're gonna enter Violet City and see what this Violet City is all about. And we'll be able to go into the gym and get ourselves our first badge. But we'll do something else first, though. We have to see if we're ready for a gym battle, because I don't think we are. We'll find out, though. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. That's it for now, so I'll see you guys next time as my story of Pokemon SoulSilver continues.